Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. I am the She in Sheality TV, and today I want to talk about 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. A little bit of everybody, and I'm going to try and make this quick. But I'm going to start with Tiffany and Ronald because Tiffany said something that's so funny. I spit out my coffee. I had to pause it. I was laughing so hard. So Tiffany and her mom are talking, and it's Christmas. She's decorating the tree with Daniel and Carly, all right? So it apparently is Christmas when they shoot this. So she goes into the kitchen and she's having a conversation with her mom because Ronald wants her to bring the kids to South Africa. An expense for which, naturally, she's going to be paying. So she talks to her mom about how, you know, she doesn't want to go to South Africa. She doesn't want to take the kids to South Africa because they're Cuban and Christmas, and like they have a traditional Cuban Christmas where it's, you know, loud music and family and it's just fun and whatever, and she wants to stay and do that, but Ronald wants her to come to South Africa with the kids. Anyway, her mom is, you know, giving her, naturally, because this is what moms do, this is what I would do. I would be like, you know what, all you do in this relationship is give and give and give and give and give. You bend over backwards. That's all you've done in this relationship, and all he does is take and make demands. And Tiffany is like, yeah, but you know, I want to really make sure that it works. And her mother says something that is actually valid. If he does make it to the States, he's going to get worse. He's not going to get better. And here's Tiffany trying to tell her mother that Ronald has his shit together. Like her mom says, I hope he's got his shit together in South Africa, and you know, he's got a job and he's actually making money and he's going to contribute. And Tiffany says, well, the only way I'm going to find that out is to go there. And her mom is like, you realize that if you bring him to the States, if he doesn't have his shit together, that's only going to get worse, right? He's just going to keep on taking. You're going to be responsible for everything still, but now he's going to be here. Tiffany says, I'm not stupid, even though I know I sound stupid and I make dumb choices. Okay, I sound stupid and I make dumb choices. Isn't that the dictionary definition of stupid? When she said that, I was just like, okay, you're a dumbass. You're a straight up dumbass. Like, hasn't this man shown you 1,000 times that he's a good for nothing? Has he not? He has. So spending more money because I want my kids to see their dad at Christmas. Well, then maybe daddy should have kept his nose clean, and then he would be able to come to see the kids for Christmas instead of you paying for 3 people to get on a whatever 13-hour flight or however long it is, make your way halfway across the world to see him. No, sorry. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm jaded. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, when she said those words, I was like, oh, for the love of God, you gotta be kidding. How her mother didn't backhand her when she said that, I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, in the next episode, in the clip for the next episode, yeah, Tiffany and the kids are on a plane and they land in South Africa, and who knows what happens after that, whatever. But that's pretty much the gist of Tiffany and Ronald for this episode. Let's talk about Mike and Natalie. I'm gonna make this real short because Mike and Natalie in this last episode, they're still at his mom's for Thanksgiving, okay? Now, I find it a little bit unnatural that Mike and his mother are like butt cheeks. They're so close, it's ridiculous. And they gang up on Natalie, but on the flip, like, yeah, Natalie's being a bitch, but Mike, Natalie's already shown you who she is. She showed you who she was when you went to visit her in the Ukraine, and she gave you your ring back when you were leaving. She was this person then. And after you left, her K1 got approved, and when she called you and said, oh, my visa, I got my visa, I'm coming to the States, that was the time for you to say, yeah, no, you're not. You're not coming here. I don't want you here. You gave me back the ring. We're done. We're not a couple anymore. But I'm not sure that those TLC checks didn't have something to do with you wanting to stay in front of the camera and bring her to the States and go through all the shit that you're going through now. But you don't get to say, oh, well, she's this person now, because she was this person before. She showed you that more than once. She was moody and offensive before she got the K1 visa. And she got the K1 visa. You brought her to the States. She strong-armed you into getting married. You canceled the wedding, so you still had an out. And then you decided to marry her anyway. Now I know, we had the pandemic and all that other kind of stuff, but you still could have not married her, but you decided to marry her, knowing who she is. So you and your mom don't get to say, oh, well, she's this and she's that, because you knew who she was, right? She showed you who she was. And you were fine with it enough to marry her. Now that she's married and she's seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, she's turned back into the person that you didn't like. And you don't like it? Yeah, this one's on you, Mike. This one's on you. So now I hear that they're not together anymore, and kels surprise. Who's surprised? Not me. I'm surprised that it took her so long to leave, but I'm not surprised that she's gone. Let's talk about Brandon and what's-her-face, Brandon and Julia. On the last episode, Brandon and Julia told his parents that they don't want like a wedding celebration / 70th birthday celebration for his dad, okay? And the parents agree, okay, we won't do that. So they go to the party, they get to the party, and one half is birthday celebration, and the other half is wedding celebration, which is exactly what they asked his parents not to do. But there's a piece of me that's just like, his parents feel like they can do whatever they want because, Brandon, you're a grown-ass man. You still live at home, and it's not like you still live at home with your parents and you pay rent and your share of the bills. You pay nothing, which they make clear in this episode. He pays no rent. He doesn't pay light bill. He doesn't pay electric. He doesn't pay water. He doesn't pay anything. Brandon pays for nothing, but he wants to be treated like an adult. Dude, you're not an adult. Move your backside out of your parents' house. Worse yet, you bring your girlfriend, now wife, to live with your parents, and you want to be treated like an adult? Oh my God. Anyways, after the party, they decide they're going to sit down and talk to the parents because they went against their wishes. And so they sit down and they're talking to the parents, and the parents are basically like, well, you know what? This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to have a celebration for you. And Brandon is like, well, we specifically told you that that's not what we wanted, and you guys went against our wishes. And then they get into a whole conversation about Brandon living in their house, and Brandon says, well, if that's how it's going to be, as soon as we find something that we like, we're out of here. As soon as you find something that you like? If I were his parents, I'd be like, no, dude, I've already found you something on Craigslist. It's a shithole, but you know what? You can move into it and look for something that you like while you're in it. That will teach you to appreciate what you have, or that will teach you that you should have at least been paying rent. But you know what? I feel like most of this is on his parents because you guys enabled him. His parents, he's opposed to being treated like a child, but dude, you want to be treated like an adult, except with the fact that you should be paying rent. Brandon's parents enabled him to be the big baby that he is. He's what, 27, 28? And he still lives at home, doesn't pay any kind of rent, never has. Now they do say that he did move out with a friend, but that lasted 2 months, and then he moved back home. So, and his parents get all offended when he says, "Oh, we're gonna move out as soon as we find something that we like." I'm like, dude, you're getting the backside out of here now. Like I said, I found you a shithole on Craigslist. You guys can move out and find a nice place that you like from there. Plain and simple. His mom is blaming Julia for giving him a backbone, but Julia too, she wants to be an adult until it comes to, hey, you need to hit the bricks a little bit harder because you got paperwork now. You can get a job and you can get the hell out my house. But she hasn't done that either. So yeah, this is the parents. This is on the parents. You guys needed to put your foot down long before now. But now that he has a wife under your roof, eating your food, using your electricity, eating your mortgage or rent, and she wants to be an adult, yeah, kick them, get them out. Get them the hell out. Let them be adults on the other side of that front door. Let's talk about Kalanis Mom. Okay, this was hard to watch. This was hard to watch because they go on a romantic weekend and they take her mom and the kids. Her mom so she can babysit the kids. And I don't know why, if you guys are going on a romantic weekend, why did you take the kids at all? Your she's not a child. She's raised 2 children. She can handle your kids. But they get to their destination and Kalani doesn't know where they're going, but before they leave, they go to a sex shop. Ew. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going to a sex shop, but can you imagine Asuelu in a sex shop? Yeah, what you imagine is exactly how it is. Exactly how it is. It's cringeworthy. And yeah, they buy some toys. And then after they get to their vacation destination, they talk about how they used those toys. No, nope. I'm not a prude by any stretch, but no, I don't want to hear that. I don't care. That's all I'm going to say about Kalani and Asuelu, except for she chooses this romantic vacation. And I don't know how many times Asuelu says the word romantic, but she chooses this trip to tell him that she went to a lawyer about divorcing him. Now, her actually telling him is in the next episode. It's in the trailer for the next episode. So I don't know what happens with that, but I'm done talking about them. Now, okay, so we're done with everybody else. Let's get to Angela. I'm going to make this quick. And throughout this whole episode, all Angela has done is shit talk Michael and tell everybody that he is the cause of her stress. He's not supportive enough. But truthfully, it sounds like Michael is starting to grow a little pair of balls. Just a tiny pair of balls. And it looks like in the next episode, those balls get a little bit bigger because she's complaining about how he didn't support her. He doesn't call her. Michael is standing up now. It sounds like Michael is now, he's come from a lying down position and he's up on his knees. He's actually standing up for himself, which is nice to see. I'm hoping that he really does stand up for himself, but she has done nothing but shit talk him this whole episode about how he doesn't support her. Michael and his bullshit. Listen, I don't know that there's another man who would have put up with the shit that Michael has put up with up to this point. And like I said, there's word in the wind about how Angela might be getting her own show. And the only way I would watch that is if it was mostly about Michael, which would mean that he would have to make it to the US. And who knows whether or not that's ever going to happen. But everyone is talking about, oh, how did Angela get the surgery? The surgery must have been expensive. Well, if you go look at Angela's Instagram account, you will see how she's paying for that surgery. Her account is littered with ads for the doctor who did her stomach. Yeah, because Dr. Obeng, I don't see ads for Dr. Obeng on there. I do see ads for the stomach guy, the guy who did her weight loss surgery. There are ads. Every other post is a rolling ad for that doctor. So I guess mystery solved. That's all I've got for 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. For this weekend, my name is Debbie. This is Reality TV. I will see you next time. Peace.